Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today it is a quick video on Thriva, which you can see from the title of this video, and I will pop in the description bar how you can follow through to this site. I made myself giggle then with toilet joke. Anyway, I wanted to do a little bit of a video on this because I loved the experience. Now, I didn't record anything of it because I thought, I don't know if I'll enjoy it, I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I just didn't want to do it like that. So I have just done this wee talky bit here explaining the procedure and how you do it, and then I'm just going to put up some pictures now, or some bits, you'll see it in front of you now, all about Thriva and from the website itself and what it does. Now, I decided to do this because I wanted to check my thyroid and I wanted to check my diabetes levels and my vitamin D. I did want to do another few vitamins, but I just thought I'll just start off with this at the moment. I just wanted to have a good check. Now, I have quite bad health anxiety and I'm back and forth from the doctors, and I do have quite a lot of anxiety when I go to the doctors, and I find it quite difficult too. 2 years ago I had a blood test and my levels for my thyroid were fabulous, but my thyroid, well, the thyroid problems are run in my family. Every single person in my family has a thyroid issue. My dad, my mum, both my sisters, my niece. So they have always said in the family, just keep a check on your thyroid. Now, instead of going to the doctors, using up the NHS time, when I've had the test 2 years ago, well, my doctor had said last year that she wasn't going to do another test. So I thought, this one, you can pay for it. It just checks out your thyroid, and it just gives me peace of mind, and I'm not wasting the NHS's time, which is really important, especially for a health anxiety sufferer. Now, I saw a special code, there was £30 off your first order, so I got this for £11 to check 3 things. And I thought my vitamin D I'll check because I have been a little bit sluggish, but I have put on a lot of weight, so I think I definitely know why. And I wanted to check my diabetes because I had been eating so poorly throughout this time of having anxiety. And I wanted to check my thyroid, as I've just said. Now, I found the process super duper easy. I ordered on the 24th, I think, and it arrived the very next day. I then used the little lancet that you get with it, which I'm showing you a picture now of the lancet and stuff. So these are just Google images that I found on Google. They do not belong to me, I didn't take a picture of it. And you have a little purple tube and a yellow tube, and you've got to fill it to a certain line. Before I did the lancet, so before I plunged it into my finger, I had 2 glasses of water. I'd done it first thing in the morning, so it was fasting, and I put my hand into water for about 3 minutes, warm water, and then I did some exercises, and then I lanced it, and it was this finger here. As you can see, a few days on, it's still there, and it was over and done with really quick. The blood was spewing out and it came out really, really fast, and I could have filled 1 million of them. They give you a tiny little plaster. I took a picture of my finger with the plaster on it. So cute. So I'm putting that there now. So yeah, overall I thought the experience was easy peasy. In the box it came with a self-addressed envelope, so you put it in there. There's a little space as well that you can put your blood samples into. It's like a little plastic casing. And then you pop it into the self-addressed envelope, and then you send it. I sent it, and I sent it on a Friday. I wasn't sure whether I could on a Friday because I didn't know if they'd get it for the lab. I mailed them. They mailed me back straight away on Facebook saying, of course you can, don't stress, don't worry, it's no problem. I then got a text to say, and I'll show you my text now, that it has arrived with their lab and they will be in touch within 48 hours. So I am now waiting for my results. When they come in, I will then update this video. So at the end of this, look out for my results. I will pop them in as a screenshot going up and down like I've just done before, and I'll just show you what my results are for all 3. So now, Thriva is not a diagnostic thing. It is all about trying to find out what your baseline of health is, and then you can work on it. The thing that I thought was fantastic is that you get to see your baseline, you get to see where you are. Now, just say I go in 6 months time and test again using Thriva, I will then see my result from before and in comparison to 6 months later, and then I can do it in a year, and I can just keep an eye and a check on all of my blood levels, which I think is a lot better than when you go to the doctors and you phone up and they say everything was satisfactory. Well, what was my level? What was it? Was it close to the edge? Was it close to the bottom? Could I be working on it? Is it something that I need to work on? There's none of that from the doctors, and I do think that this is an amazing advancement that we can actually see a baseline of our results. Hey guys, so this is what you get when you are waiting for everything to process. So that is what I've had for a day, saying that it's processing my results. And then today I got this on the 27th of January, and it was from the doctor to say she was pleased to report that my results are generally very good. My thyroid and my diabetes are perfect. Think about increasing your vitamin D containing foods within your diet. You can find information on the foods to eat within my comments under each abnormal result. And so she suggests to try it again in 3 months' time just to see if anything has got better. Now, my diabetes test came back completely optimal, so I'm guessing that's, well, it's not normal, but it's okay, it's perfect. It's 35.31, anything under 42, and you are considered non-diabetic. So that's pretty good, especially after all the rubbish I've ate over Christmas. And with my mum having type 2 diabetes, it's something that I just want to keep an eye on, especially when I gain weight a little bit more regularly. But I think that that's something I need to now combat and take charge of, for sure. So I wouldn't have to worry about diabetes if I start to lose the weight. And the other one is my thyroid, which everybody in my family has a thyroid problem. So I was concerned about this, and this was the one thing that I wanted to check. My thyroid level was absolutely fine. So yay. The first time I ever got it done about 5 years ago, I was about 1.63. And then 2 years ago, I was about 3 or something. So this time I'm 1.63 again. So it's pretty regular for me. And the other level was good. Now, here is the problem with my vitamin D. I am insufficient for my vitamin D, so I have a deficiency, and I am at 41 nmol, so that's insufficient. It's not in the red, but it's quite near the green. I just need to work on that. So I have ordered some vitamin supplements of vitamin D3 1000, and I'm going to take that every single day. Now, this does get addictive because I know for a fact in 3 months' time I will be doing this test again to make sure my vitamin D levels are back up. In this video, I would say that I had a really positive experience, and I have loved Thriva. I'll put it down in the description bar and you can follow the link. Feel free to go on over and have a look at the website. Thanks everyone for watching, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye everyone.
To my channel, comment below, press the bell button, thumbs up, thank you.